So we're here for METAL4 with DJERV from Norway.
Yes.
Welcome to ROCKHARZ.
Thank you very much.
You had your show earlier today. How was the experience?
It was great.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I came to. I've never played here before, so it was very good. The audience was very polite and very good.
Right.
So we're happy.
You released your first album just recently, actually, like 2011, right?
Yeah.
And actually got a lot of attention right away. So how do you reflect basically upon the attention you got and the success actually?
It's a little bit overwhelming, you know. It's a debut album, so it's a little bit scary in the very first beginning. But of course it's great. It's great to have an opportunity to get it so fast forward with the audience and that stuff. So we're really happy with the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we've been in different bands.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not inexperienced.
We're not new in the
exactly.
business.
Yeah.
We've been in different bands before for many years. So to be honest with you, I was expecting some feedback.
Yeah.
But to getting all the good reviews and all the good feedback was, as Stian says, very overwhelming and very nice for us, and gives a boost for us to believe in the band and believe in what we're doing. So it's great.
Well, of course, it's pretty early since it's basically a pretty new album. But do you have any specific plans right now for the band? It's like touring or?
Mainly now we're on tour with Ministry through July, and we'll end with a wrong show at Wacken. So we try to write new stuff. We're thinking of new release early next year.
Does it come easy to write music and?
Not when you're touring. We've done a lot of shows around this album, and in Norway we did a lot before we even released it because of all the attention from our demo. So it's been hard to get the time to do it.
Also, being in a band is not only about the music, you know, it's all the other things around that's not very fun to do but has to be done.
Yeah.
And
can you give us some examples of specific?
Yeah, you know, being in contact with everybody that works with you and for you, making videos, taking pictures, making plans for the future, logistic around the touring.
You're involved in all those issues?
Sure. We're a band that are pretty hands-on on things. So it's not only music.
The music business right now is a lot of hands-on first contact with fans.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of that, like on the web or when you play? Or?
A lot.
Yeah. We always go in the merch.
Yeah. After every show, we go in the merch stand, and also. If anybody has any questions, or we're on Facebook and have our web page and stuff, so we're on it.
I'd like to talk a little bit about your specific brand music, because it's quite original, and there's a lot of. It's very Norwegian today, because Norway is like known for the black metal that came around in the 90s. And now Norway seems to be very good at putting out rock, punk, black metal sort of crossover bands that has a lot of attitude, and but still keeps kind of true to the genuine feel of black metal, basically. It's like I understand. I mean, some of your members came from Stone Guard, right?
The drummer.
Yeah, okay. And you can even hear a little bit of Stone Guard in it, and the whole thing. How's your take on basically that Norway basically has monopoly on this kind of rock and roll, punk, black metalish stuff with this kind of attitude?
I think it has a lot to do with, as you said, the 90s with the BM stuff and the new generation of hardcore kids that discover some parts of it and taking it to a new dimension. Like Kjolsrud in the house and that stuff was really Norwegian hardcore.
Yeah.
And they catch up with the old stuff, the 90s from Dark Throne and so on. So I think it's just a new way of doing the harsh Norwegian black metal things.
With a little bit more rock and
a new generation.
Yeah, also you can see on the old bands like Satyricon, for instance, they have also been developing in totally different directions, trying out different ways of production and doing things. And also those things, I think, opens up for even more ways of doing stuff, still keeping the true in the true stuff in the background, or if you know what I mean.
I think for DJERV it was also to combine the different personalities. We came from different bands and we tried to take out the best from each one. We didn't have an exactly idea of doing a crossover like that. It just became a product of the three of us then. So
we wanted we wanted all of us to keep the stuff that we did in the previous bands, still trying to do something that we hadn't done before. Like we wouldn't just make something we've already made, if you know what I mean.
So basically, have you any specific last words for the ROCKHARZ and crew and the METAL4 crowd?
Really nice place to play. This festival, ROCKHARZ, and good crew, nice stage, and everything went good for us.
Yeah, we've had a blast, and we of course hope that people really liked our show and want to check out the album and support us. So we're to find on internet, Facebook and djervmusic.com, and hopefully we can try to come at your nearest club, pub, disco, whatever, to play a concert for you. So I want to thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.